I'm 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. A major media shakeup announced today in Canada's newspaper industry by two of the largest newspaper publishers. Postmedia and Torstar announced they were flipping publications and subsequently closing a number of media outlets, including 21 out of 22 small community newspapers that Postmedia acquired from Torstar. Torstar is going to shut down the Barrie Examiner, the Orillia Packet and Times, and Northumberland newspaper as part of a reorganization. The companies blame declining advertising revenue in many of these smaller markets and saying that they are basically eliminating duplication of service. But at the same time, the job cuts announced today by these two companies will total nearly 300. Stateside, a major media deal underway there with Time Inc., the publisher of Time magazine, People, and Sports Illustrated, being acquired by Meredith Corporation, which publishes Better Homes and Gardens. The backing on this deal, though, is interesting because it's being funded by the Koch brothers. Now, they are billionaires out of Texas, and they support conservative causes. So while the statement by the companies say that the Koch brothers won't have a seat on the board of directors or editorial influence, there is still some question whether or not some political implications could be had out of this deal. Time stock gained close to 20% on the $2.8 billion takeover announcement today. This was Cyber Monday, continuing, and mega bargains to be had on the retail sites globally. But in the United States, an estimated $6.5 billion of retail transactions taking place today on the Internet. And leading the charge, again, Amazon.com. We saw Amazon shares hit an all-time record high today, up above $1,200 U.S. for the first time ever. Gained more than 2% at the best level of the day. The subsequent recent moves for Amazon to these record highs, leading Jeff Bezos, the founder of the company, to be the world's richest man, with his net worth now north of $100 billion. Wall Street stocks initially started the day with some records, but the momentum kind of fizzled out through the trading session. A little bit of concern about the ongoing tax reform debate in the U.S., plus the fact these markets are waiting a decision on OPEC and oil production later this week. And here in Canada, some key signals on the Canadian economy due this week, including the Bank of Canada's Financial System Review and jobs data and an economic growth report from StatsCan. Those both due later in the week. Currency trade today, we saw Bitcoin come so close to $10,000 U.S. The cryptocurrency over the weekend and today gained more than $1,500 U.S. over a three-day time span. We've seen a lot of individual investors, specifically in the United States, now getting into the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, with Coin Exchange adding 100,000 customers just in the past 3 days, and this resulting in sky-high valuations for these new technology currencies. From the 680 newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.